Hello, I'm Czardus. Grab some coffee, sit back, and chill as we build in Cities Skylines 2. Today we're going to take a look at everything in the Supply Chains Content Creator Pack, a new one coming out this week. And if you're watching this right away, of course. But anyway, this one contains 27 unique signature buildings. So you find those down here in signature buildings. And there aren't any in residential or in mixed residential, but they are commercial, industrial, and office. So we'll start with the commercial ones. We can click on SC for supply chains, and we can come in to all of these. There's 5 there. We've got antique store, baker and confectionery, farmers market, sports bar, and sporting goods store. And so we can go ahead and add these. Just add a couple of these to get them to come in, and we can take a look at them a little bit more detail in a second. The sporting goods store is really big. Okay, so now we've got the antique store here. It's a really nice building that looks like Main Street, USA to me. And then we have the baker and confectionery, which is a nice little, it feels a little bit industrial, but it is a commercial building. And of course you could come in and you could have roads all around it, and that would look pretty cool too. Like if we came in here maybe with an alley like that, and then you could have people could walk down there. You can see there's a door there and a door there, and so on and so forth along the back as well. Just doors all around, so you might want to get alleys all around it. And then we have the sports bar, which is another cool building. I don't really know what sport this is. Maybe somebody can let me know what those are supposed to be. They look like nets. Maybe it's for like lacrosse, I suppose, or something where you're practicing throwing in there. And in the meantime, throwing and hitting the people who are trying to eat or sit on the bench and cheer you on. You know, if you miss, you can make them mad. But anyway, then over here you've got the farmers market, which is another cool thing. Just a nice little addition here, and it reminds me, I was in not Fort Lauderdale. It was Palm Beach, I think, and I walked through something similar to this in particular. It was a little bit different, but the style of these pillars reminds me of that experience a bit. And then the last one in the commercial sector of this is the sporting goods store, which feels a lot like maybe Bass Pro Shops or, you know, that type of thing in the United States. I don't know if those are in other places. But moving on to industrial, we have SIPs here, and these are really cool. We're going to come over here to a road that we have space to work on these because they do have upgrades. So this one is the steelworks, and you can see that there is a lot of buildings, or like a lot of stuff going on there. And then you can also add a milling and rolling unit, which transforms the entire building like that. And that to me is just so cool to have that. And of course, because they're unique, you can't build them additionally without mods, but I'm sure many of you out there are using mods and can do stuff with that. Then the concrete batch plant is like that. It's pretty self-explanatory, or like simple, but you can also add the ready mix facilities, and that just adds another look to it. And then you can do the nanopolymer synthesis unit. Could even put that in between if you really wanted, although I didn't quite give them enough space. You can put that there. I'm gonna just go ahead and plop the rest of these really quick. Okay, now this one is pretty cool. It adds tanks, and more importantly, like all of these smokestacks really add a look to your city and really make it feel much more industrial over there, I think at least. And then over here we've got the casting fabricator. That one can't be upgraded, but it also has a very industrial look. The fabrication unit, again, a very nice industrial look. And then the gravity separation unit. So those are the industrial ones, and then coming in to the office buildings, you have an interior design studio. We're going to get all of these in here. The television production studio, I'm going to, that one over there. Livestock exchange. Bottle cap office. Brand and lifestyle center.
Yeah.
Launch payload control center. Steel building. Energy lobbying office. And the strip mine office. So let's take a look at all of these. So first of all, the brand and lifestyle center. It's another cool office building. You can see that it has like a next generation style of office building. I definitely don't get to work in an office like this, but you have a lot of like stuff going up there. You've got maybe some concerts that can take place up here. You've got a skate park. It's really cool. And then over here, we've got the interior design studio, which would be more of a traditional building that may have been retrofitted to be offices at some point. Then we have the bottle cap office, which has the look of a bottle cap on top, and that adds a little bit of architectural flavor to your city. Livestock exchange. That one can add to your industrial efficiency and stuff as people bring livestock here to sell, or maybe just pictures. I don't see where the actual livestock would come in, so I presume that it's just, you know, you come in and you hear about them. I don't know. And then the strip mine office, you can come in here, and this is a more traditional modern office. I work in a building kind of like this, where we've got a little pond out, and people can walk by and stuff, where like you can walk out into the pond and things like that. Launch payload control center. That one's pretty cool, and again, adds to your efficiency and making your trade a little bit better as well. Then the energy lobbying office, another cool mini skyscraper. The steel building, a little bit bigger. And last but not least, the television production studio. And this one is one of my favorites from the pack, actually, because you can see the outdoor studio there, and like this little set where you can imagine them doing recording outside there, and then maybe inside they have, you know, other sets that they build and set up and things like that. But that is it for the supply chain content creator pack. There's a lot of really cool stuff in here, and it can really add to your city. I hope you found this useful. Please let me know in the comments below, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Take care.